Hi everyone, this is Wang from C.C.Within, and I am the author of the book From Ugly to Beautiful Without Surgery. My book is all about rebuilding body image confidence without surgery and finding your purpose. Today, I am so excited to welcome a very special guest, Swag. She is a journalist in Melbourne, originally from India, and she has been living in Australia for quite a while now. I am really looking forward to hearing her story and how her background has shaped her views on confidence and beauty. So, welcome, Swag, and it is wonderful to have you here.
Thank you so much, Chichi. It's absolutely fantastic to be here as well. And I'm so glad that I met you at your book launch and we bonded so well over a subject so close to our hearts. Yet, um, the experience so shared yet different. So, yes, it's lovely to be here on your podcast today.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that you are coming from a different background and we have a common thing that we can share together, which I used to struggle with my body image. When I was younger, I grew up believing that I wasn't beautiful enough, didn't deserve to have anything. I had a low self-esteem. That's why today I want to know a little bit about your background and upbringing. Could you share a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure, sure. My name is Swagata Majumdar, and I was born and raised in India, in a part called Calcutta, India. And I have had a body image issue I think, not from childhood, but yes, quite early, because I think in the early 90s when I was growing up, uh, it's intriguing to see how in most countries body image was so focused, so much in focus, and people discriminated because of it. So in the early 90s when I was growing up, everybody had around me had this immense pressure to look beautiful because I don't know. We were seeing beauty queens from India winning beauty contests, Miss Universe, Miss World, and I think it was quite prevalent at that time to know, the real sense of beauty comes from within. That sense was not very well in practice. Um, I would say that I came from a pretty cultural background where people were known for what they do, like either they study or they are into music or they are dancers or artists. So I think, in spite of that, a lot of people were just raised in a way to believe that beauty is here and not inside. I
Mm,
think it went on for a while for me until I think 10 years back or 12 years back, I understood that there is a body positivity movement. And then is when I realized that me looking not beautiful or not having set of nice teeth or being plump doesn't make me ugly. And it is not the standard of beauty uh, that should, you know, I shouldn't have been raised with it or grown up with it. But like I always say, that I think the society did not know any better at that point of time.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. While you are sharing your story, I can see myself when I was growing up in Taiwan. In every culture, we have certain beauty standard. I wonder what's the definition of beauty in India?
The definition of beauty in India has changed amazingly in the last 10 years because there's a huge body positivity movement going on in India right now.
Mm,
And yes, thank God for that, that it has changed. But I think when I was growing up, beauty actually meant beauty that people can see and have had set standards to it. So girls should look slim, should be fair. India has immense obsession with fair skin. Immense, immense. And I think that is to do with 200 years of colonialism that we had.
yes.
Indians have brown skin. We are not supposed to be fair. We are supposed to be brown. But um, this obsession went on for a while until I think about 10 years ago. Even the fairness brand called Fair and Lovely changed its the name to something else and not fair. Did not use that word fair. So while
Yes.
I was growing up, fairness, being slim, having a huge, head full of hair, having very pointy nose was very, considered to be beautiful.
Mm,
However, for generations, Indian women for generations have been curvier and we've had hair, but not straight like the other Asian counterparts. We've had curly or wavy hair. That's how a typical Indian woman looked like for ages. And then suddenly we all wanted to be size zero and have like, poker straight hair. That was not us.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
we went on to about 10 years ago. And
Yes.
after the activity movement started coming in, did we
Yes.
see some? But even now, my daughter was born 3 years ago, and even now, I hear things like, "Oh, your daughter has fair skin. Oh,
Yes.
your daughter has eyes." I mean,
Mm,
I don't want my to have bigger eyes or fair skin and look beautiful. And I won't judge her because how she looks externally, that's her genes. I would
mm.
want people by the kind of person she is. And I hope that things change by the time they grow up, their generation grows up. But
Yes.
India has been beauty all the time. Like growing up, it was always about, beauty columns in magazine where you had to put this on your face to look, brighten up your skin. And like I said, looking fair was everywhere.
You mentioned about fair skin. I have read some research about beauty in India, and I noticed in India you have a black market that are selling some whitening products. They are not legal, right? Is that correct?
A huge market wanting to be fair in a way like 3, 4 shades fairer to what they are. And like I said, Indians are not supposed to have fair skin. We are
Yes,
brown by by race. We are brown.
yes, that's a,
So
yes,
yes, illegal. Some of it is not. It was for like I said, for years there was this leading fairness cream brand that was very prevalent in India, and we have all used it. We have all used it to become fair when we were growing up, and then
yes.
they decided to drop their word from their products. It
Oh,
was called
yes,
Fair and Lovely. Yeah, they dropped fair from the product because globally they were being shamed. And right now, this brightening and the market that caters to brightening and whitening and being fair is a huge market that works illegally, and they will ask you to insert some. I don't know. I'm not into them, so I don't know the exact words. But they do a lot of treatments on your skin to make it look fairer. And it's wonderful to see and quite intriguing to see how leading Bollywood ladies, Bollywood is huge in India, our film industry is huge in India, and the entire population is kind of, follows Bollywood. And it is intriguing to see how the leading ladies, leading actors of Bollywood are whitening their skin. So if you see
Mm,
them from begun to what they are now, they were dark when they began, and now they are like very fair.
mm.
So this is message that's going on. They're passing on to the entire masses, and I think that's where it's going wrong.
Yeah, it is similar to Taiwan. We want to have fair skin, and we don't naturally have fair skin. And it's really sad that we want something that we don't have. For example, in Taiwan, we want to have a high bridge nose, but we don't have it. We have a button nose, and we want thinner lips. Well, we don't have thinner lips. It's not natural to have. Many people that have bigger lips in Taiwan as well. Don't you feel it's really interesting that we want something that we don't have? It's like we want something opposite. For example, in Australia, people they like to have a tanned skin, but in India, you want to have fair skin.